strike and very successful right out of the gate.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And an alley to... There goes Harris. He's at the 30, 20, 10, for touchdown, Raiders. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer. I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there. Very similar to what we just saw. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right? And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward. Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his second touchdown. This opening quarter, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 28-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. 72 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st down, Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And an acrobatic catch there by Watkins. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 46 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. This time, the extra point up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like, well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. From his linebacker spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack. To try again after the sack, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's got his man on the comebacker. That's Watkins. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going to fire this thing. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 40 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Throwing his car on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up fourth down.
What now? Hey, they're scared.
Carr gives to Richard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to regain the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 69 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Carlson on for the PAT. And he puts it through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right? This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Chiefs 41, Raiders 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Carr now to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow. I got little A. Hey, 15.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Mahomes now pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Chiefs 48, Raiders 35. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the sack, here's second and 14.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey.
Go, Gumbo.
Here I come, here I come, here I come.
Here's Carr. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check 56.
On first and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Mike 50.
The final shot here before half for Carr. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown Raiders. Antonio Brown, as time expires in the first half, as his guys are back within a single score. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a...
No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talk.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Butker on for the PAT. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Chiefs 61, Raiders 42.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now here's Mahomes. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Box track. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Mahomes to throw once more. He'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who
hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 56. Mike, 56.
Go Chiefs.
56.
Here we go.
To throw is Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Alex Okafor. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
I don't need to.
Get in the white room. Get in the white room.
Hey, 57 colors.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Chiefs 75, Raiders 42. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 42 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
Makes the score Chiefs 75, Raiders 49.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more.
Chiefs 82, Raiders 49. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. Carr now on first down. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On second down, Jacobs trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
694.
56 to Mike. 56.
Carr going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They come out here in the I.
56. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
They'll run for it with Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin, taking it in. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This is taken at the 3.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Butker on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score. Chiefs 89, Raiders 56.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go. 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, 54 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
Makes the score. Chiefs 89, Raiders 63.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he can't quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 24, Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Carr now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.